Thank you for joining me on the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week. My name is Allegra Houston. My creative collaborator, James Nave, is in Manila, where it is 3 a.m. And so we've agreed that he can go back to bed now, and I will do this video on my own. Every Saturday at noon Eastern Time, we meet on Zoom with whoever wants to join us, and we write for 10 minutes, but we are together for an hour because we talk a little bit and then we do the preliminaries before we write for the 10 minutes, and then we read what we wrote, and then we all create a found poem together by contributing a phrase from what we wrote. And then we publish that on Substack next Saturday. So if you would ever like to join us on that Zoom, please do. You will find the Zoom link in the footer at imaginativestorm.com. And if you join our mailing list, you will get that Substack on Saturdays that reminds you and also contains the Zoom link, as well as the other pieces that we publish on Substack. On Wednesday nights, I publish a thread of fantastic pieces that were written in 10 minutes on our call. And on Monday nights, I publish some thoughts about writing or imaginative intelligence or something of the kind that I hope people will find interesting. So here's what we do on our Zoom and what we do on these videos so that you can have as close to the experience as possible if you weren't able to join us. We've been doing this for over 4.5 years now. So it's just really kind of amazing and thrilling that it's still going. We share an image. We put it up on the screen for 2 minutes, and everybody on the Zoom writes a list of words or short phrases. Whatever words or very short phrases pop into your mind as you look at this image, write them down in a list. This is not joined up writing, it's just a list. The more random, the better. It doesn't have to have anything to do with the image at all. So here you go. Here is the image, and your 2 minutes will start now. After everyone has generated their own personal list, we go around the Zoom room and collect one word or short phrase from each person and form a community list, which functions as a kind of collective imagination. So when the writing time comes, you will have 2 lists of words to draw on, your own and the community list, which will just function like toys for your imagination to play with. So here is today's collection of toys. Warm and fuzzy. trapped in blue. Smooth, soothing sound. Cocktail hour. Beloved mom. Where's the little dog? Street lamps burning the blues, tucked in the corner. Frequencies from a box. Jazz when you're with me. The Joe Louis fight. Age nibbling final wrapping. Cardboard square wonders. Blues spinster. Remember with style. A blast from the past. Dust-free zone. A Cold War. A piano is a percussion instrument. Giraffe. So you may have written some of those or all of those down as I read the list, but don't worry if you didn't. I will put that list up again during the 10-minute writing time. So as I said, those are toys for your imagination to play with, along with the words that you generated. And like a kid in a playpen, you can play with as many or as few of the toys as you want. There's no rules about this, because when you play as you generate material, you basically say to your imagination, whatever you come up with, that's great. That's what I want. Surprise me. Let's not do it the same old way. We're playing. What new can we do? What surprises can we generate? So that's the idea. It's a kind of dance between your rational mind and your imaginative mind, but with your imaginative mind leading the dance. So you don't have to worry about, does it make sense or is it good, or all of those kind of rational mind anxieties. Those don't matter. You can't play badly. You can just play or not play. So we invite you now to play for the next 10 minutes with whatever you feel like writing. So something now exists in the world that didn't exist 10 minutes ago. And we're going to ask you to bring it even further into the world by reading it aloud. When you do that, it's a very different experience from reading it silently on the page. When you read it aloud, your body responds to what you like in your writing more than what you don't like. But when you read silently, you're more in your critical mind and you're looking more for what you don't like than what you like. So you get very negative about yourself. But when you read aloud, you develop a positive attitude to your writing. Those bodily sensations of pleasure when you read out something that you like will push you towards more of writing like that the next time you write. And writing like that pretty much always is what's fresh, what's original, and what's surprising to you, the stuff that you can't think up by force of will with your rational mind, the gifts of your imagination. So put me on pause now, read what you wrote aloud, and be open to receiving those gifts of your imagination. And if you would like to share those gifts, we have a way for you to do that. We have a platform called The Circle, where for over 4.5 years now, we've been posting every prompt that we've offered, and people can go on there and share what they wrote to that prompt. So we hope that you will do that. And here is the way to get there. Go to imaginativestorm.com. Scroll over to the community page, click there, and you will see Imaginative Storm on Circle. Click there, and it will take you down to that bit of the page where it explains the circle. You can click here in the picture, and you end up at the circle. It won't look quite like this because I'm logged in and it wants me to do things. It will ask you to make a username and a password. It's also free. And once you've done that, go over here to this navigation on the left. You can explore the rest of it at some point if you like, but prompt of the week is where we're going. And in prompt of the week, you will see with the date, every single prompt that we have offered for over 4.5 years. So it's quite an archive. And let's just click on one and show you how this works. So we'll click on this mural. So here you will find the first thing, the credit, then a link to our YouTube. We create a YouTube video for each prompt where we do the timing for you. And then you'll find the Saturday words and the Thursday words, and then you will see what people have posted. And well, this was a week where nobody really replied very much, but you can like what people wrote and you can reply to what they wrote. And if you want, you can upload an audio or a video. See here, Kathleen has commented on Celia's. And you can, here Nave's also uploaded an audio. And then at the very bottom, you will see this, what are your thoughts? And that is where you type in what you wrote and you're done. So please do post what you wrote. Please do subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with your friends, share imaginativestorm.com with your friends. And as you will see on there, aside from the Zoom link and the information about our writing prompt of the week, you'll find information about our books and courses for writers. Our audio course of Write What You Don't Know is highly acclaimed, I'm happy to say. And we also do workshops in person on Zoom and in person live workshops, which you might find interesting that, again, we've been told by people have been something life-changing. So if you have a desire to change your writing life at any rate, check them out and maybe we'll meet you in person one of these days. We hope so. Thank you.